Success is like climbing a mountain. Most people give up halfway, complaining about the wind, the cold, or the pain. But the ones who reach the peak, the world's richest and most successful, didn't stop when it got hard. What if I told you their secrets? Not the polished motivational fluff you hear from gurus, but the raw, painful truths they lived through. This video isn't just about their success, it's about their struggles, their sacrifices, and what you can learn to transform your life. And stay until the end, because the last story is the most powerful, one that could completely change how you see success forever. Let's begin. 1. Elon Musk. Elon Musk didn't have an easy start. Growing up in South Africa, he was bullied so badly that he ended up in the hospital. His home life wasn't much better, filled with tension and isolation. But Musk didn't let the world break him. At 12 years old, he sold his first video game, proving to himself that his mind was his greatest weapon. He left South Africa with nothing but dreams of America, a land where his ideas could thrive. Fast forward to Tesla and SpaceX. Musk poured everything he had into these companies. At one point, he was so broke that he slept on friends' couches and borrowed money to pay rent. And when SpaceX rockets failed, one after the other, the world mocked him. But Musk kept going. His lesson? If something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are against you. Musk teaches us that resilience is more powerful than talent or resources. You don't need perfection. You just need to never quit. 2. Oprah Winfrey, turning pain into power. Oprah Winfrey's story is that pain can either destroy you or make you stronger. Born into poverty, she wore dresses made from potato sacks. She faced unimaginable abuse and became pregnant at just 14, losing her child shortly after birth. Most people would have given up, but not Oprah. She found her power in storytelling. She didn't just become a talk show host, she became a voice for millions of people who felt unseen. Oprah's show wasn't about gossip or ratings, it was about healing. Her lesson? You don't become what you want, you become what you believe. Oprah believed she could rise above her circumstances, and she did. Her story teaches us that no matter how dark your past, you can build a brighter future if you refuse to give up on yourself. If these stories are inspiring you, hit that subscribe button for more life-changing lessons on Stoic Mind. Your journey to success starts here. 3. Jeff Bezos, obsession over perfection. Jeff Bezos wasn't born into wealth. Raised by a single mother, he worked his way through school, dreaming of building something that could change the world. In 1994, he left a high-paying job on Wall Street to sell books online. Everyone thought he was crazy. Amazon started in a garage. Bezos packed the books himself and drove them to the post office, but he didn't care about short-term results. He cared about the long-term vision. His mantra? If you're going to do something, don't do it halfway. Bezos teaches us that success comes from relentless focus and a willingness to do the hard work, even when no one believes in you. The patient billionaire. Warren Buffett made his first investment at 11 years old, but he didn't get rich overnight. Buffett's success came from patience, discipline, and the power of compounding. He lives by one principle. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Buffett teaches us that success doesn't require big risks or luck. It requires consistent, smart decisions over a long period. He is proof that slow and steady truly wins the race. 5. Bernard Arnault, the king of luxury. Bernard Arnault is the mastermind behind the world's most prestigious luxury brands. But his success wasn't instant. Arnault took struggling companies, invested in their quality, and built them into timeless symbols of excellence. His philosophy? Create something that outlasts you. Arnault teaches us that success isn't about chasing trends, it's about creating value that will stand the test of time. 6. The hidden billionaire, silent success. Not all billionaires seek fame. Some build their empires quietly, focusing on the work, not the spotlight. Their lesson? True success doesn't need recognition, it needs dedication. In a world obsessed with attention, the hidden billionaire reminds us that greatness is achieved in silence through discipline and focus. 7. Steve Jobs, the legacy creator. Steve Jobs wasn't just a tech genius, he was a visionary who changed the world. But his journey was far from smooth. Fired from the very company he founded, Jobs went on to create new innovations that led him back to Apple, stronger than ever. His lesson? Stay hungry. Stay foolish. Jobs teaches us that success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about using failure as fuel to create something extraordinary. 8. The last story. The power of your own story. The most powerful story is not of any billionaire or famous figure. It's your story. The world's richest people didn't inherit their success. They didn't come from perfect circumstances. They didn't have an easy road to walk. They made mistakes, they faced rejection, they were told they wouldn't succeed, and yet they kept moving forward. And so can you. What if I told you that everything you've been through, the struggles, the failures, the hardships, are the very things that can make you unstoppable? That you have the power, right now, to write your own story, to create your own legacy. Just like the billionaires we talked about, your journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. They didn't wait for the perfect moment. They made the moment perfect by staying committed to their vision, no matter the obstacles. So, what's stopping you from taking that first step today? Your story isn't finished. Your success isn't a dream. It's a decision. It's time for you to believe in your own power and create a life that will leave the world in awe. If these stories moved you, and if you're ready to start your own journey, subscribe to Stoic Mind. Your success story begins now, and we'll be here to guide you every step of the way.